FortiFlex, formerly FlexVM, is a point-based consumption program that adapts to the exact needs of enterprise. Points can be used for SaaS-based service for hardware FortiGates, and a variety of virtual machines such as FortiGates, FortiManager, FortiWeb, FortiAnalyzer, and FortiPortal. The traditional license lifecycle is the following. The user procures the license, then receives a license contract, registers the license contract in Fortinet's website, download the license file from Fortinet's support website, then upload the license to the FortiGate VM. This process is manual and need to be repeated for every single FortiGate VM or whenever there are changes to the contracts. To simplify the licensing process, FortiFlex, formerly FlexVM program, was introduced. It allows the creation of licensing entitlements on demand for virtual machines, SaaS-based services, and services for hardware FortiGates. Scalability is a key part of FortiFlex program. Customers can change their license entitlements at any time or to add or remove resources without the procurement hassle. And on top of all that, FortiFlex provides a powerful REST API automating the license lifecycle management. FortiFlex brings flexibility when creating license entitlements, as there are no restrictions on CPU size, FortiGuard services, and the number of licenses that can be created. This allows customers to create as many licenses as needed and set whatever CPU size and services required. A prepaid purchase of points packs with 12, 36, or 60 months term is best suited for FortiFlex enterprise use cases. FortiFlex is a great program for enterprises that want to have the flexibility of self-service for usage of virtual machine-based security appliances, associated support, and security services, or to make on-demand start, stop, and changes to the usage of security VMs and services, or to expand security capacity whenever needed, or to cut down on inefficiencies of multiple procurement cycles, or to improve return on investment by only paying for usage. Any unused points can be rolled over. To access FortiFlex, formerly FlexVM calculator, go to the URL in the video. The points are calculated based on product type, number of VMs, CPU size, individual services or service bundle, and virtual domains. Point usage is calculated on a daily basis. The daily charge is based on the largest configuration for that day. vCPU points calculation will be based on the configuration in the entitlement rather than based on the actual number of vCPU used in the VM. For FortiFlex enterprise use case, prepaid SKU can be purchased with 12, 36, or 60 months term along with point pack SKU. Point pack SKUs are purchased in advance. Points are deducted on a daily basis based on resource consumption. Unused points can be rolled over. To get started with FortiFlex, formerly FlexVM, log into FortiCare account. Go to Services, FlexVM. The dashboard shows the prepaid program, active entitlements, point summary, and point usage history for the past 30 days. Before creating entitlement for the VM, start with the configuration by specifying the product type, then services, and the number of CPUs. To create the entitlement, select product type and the configuration. Once the entitlement has been created, copy the license file token. To apply the license file token, SSH to the virtual machine, in this case, FortiGate VM, and use the command execute VM-license and paste the copy license file token. After the VM reboots, log into the VM and verify the license by going to Systems, FortiGuard. FortiFlex license activation starts when FortiGate VM downloads and installs the corresponding license file from FortiFlex portal by using license file token. After the reboot, the FortiGate VM validates the license against the FortiGuard server. The FortiGate VM periodically checks for changes in the license entitlement, for example, adding or removing vCPU or changing security services. MSSP are constantly challenged by the need to select the right size VM for services for their deployments. Many times, the size of VM and the type of service varies with customer choice, use case, and cloud platform limitations. The use of classical perpetual subscription licensing scheme creates a size black hole, which can lead to over-provisioning, waste, or even worse, under-provisioning, which increases the risk of exposure. The FortiFlex program, formerly FlexVM, enables MSSPs to eliminate size issues and overspending, addressing CI/CD compliance with a powerful API integration and benefit from predictable OPEX model. A postpaid account never runs out of points. From day one, the partner account starts accruing negative points based on usage. Fortinet will invoice partner based on absolute number of points consumed during that monthly payment period. Therefore, there will be no service stoppage due to point deficit. MSSPs are also have almost unlimited access to VMs and services consumed. They can offer services without upfront costs by taking advantage of FortiFlex program for MSSPs. These are the SKUs related to MSSP program. A specific program SKU is to be purchased by the partner, and no point packages should be sold alongside. In addition to that, a separate billing SKU will be used to invoice the partner monthly for payment based on usage of consumption points. MSSP partner must make a minimum purchase commitment of 50,000 FlexVM points per year. To access Postpaid Flex Portal, go to Services, FlexVM. In the left menu, select Postpaid Program. Please note, for Postpaid Program, the points are negative points based on usage. License entitlement process is identical to that of prepaid. We will be demonstrating the change of the size of the VM and services. Access the entitlement of the VM and check the current configuration. Log into the VM to verify license configuration. Go back to FortiFlex Portal to make changes to the configuration and confirm the update. Once the configuration is changed, nothing needs to be done on the VM, as VM periodically checks for license entitlement changes with the FortiGuard. Log back into the VM and refresh the FortiGuard license page to see that the changes are reflected. After the license entitlement change for the CPU, please follow the VM hosting platform instructions to make the appropriate CPU change to the VM. This concludes the video for FortiFlex use cases. Thank you for watching.